Good morning. It is 6 a.m. here in Nebraska. I am working on social media. It's cold as fuck, hence the fit. I have a north facing office space, so it gets kind of chilly when the wind blows. So I am embracing the cozy vibes. That's my author's logo. Yay. Which, if you want your own hat like this, you can go to my website and pick one up. I sell them, they're for sale. You can get your own little rainbow beanie and represent. But I've been awake since about 4:30, just kind of fucking around the house, I guess, just like hanging out. Um, and decided that I was going to work on social media posts for the week. I've been really bad about keeping up with that lately. I have three social media pages, well, three Instagram pages that I try to keep up with. One being my author page, two being Handmade in the Sandhills, which is my small business. And then three is Wandering Creative, where I post pictures of the sun catchers that I make and like all my, I guess, creative wanderings. Um, and I have not posted in Handmade in the Sandhills in about a week. And I try to post daily, so I'm behind. So I'm going to take a couple hours this morning and work on creating social media posts for the next week or two. Ideally, I would be able to plan out for the next month, but I don't know um, if that will be possible, or if I have the desire to sit here that long. So besides social media stuff, today I need to clean my entire house. It's a freaking mess. Um, it has it kind of falls apart throughout the week, and then I do a hard reset on Sundays, and so today is my day to do that reset. I need to do dishes, I need to do laundry, I need to declutter the home and put things where they belong and clean and just get my life back together so that it can fall apart again throughout the week. So I'm going to be working on that after this live because I don't know if I have enough to talk about to take you with me as I work on things like that. Maybe in the future, if that's like, I don't know, if people are interested in like body doubling or something like that, I can record videos of me cleaning and doing stuff like that that you can watch to kind of body double. But today I'll just be working on social media. I have my phone here and I am watching Sarah Cannon, her journal reset. I don't know if you're into journaling and planning and stuff like that. Sarah Cannon is amazing. Her videos are fantastic. I love watching them. They get me motivated to write and to journal, and I don't know, they're just amazing. So I'm going to be watching that, working on social media, and doing it in probably 30-minute sprints or 25-minute sprints with like a 5-minute break and then sprinting again. That way I can refill my coffee between work. But yeah, thanks for joining me, and let's get some stuff done this morning. Okay, let's start our first sprint. So I will pop back on around 6:30 and do some more chatting. If there's any questions that you have about writing or about my books, drop them in the chat, and or social media. I mean, really anything. Drop it in the chat, and I'll answer them during the next break. Okay. Happy co-working. Okay. All right, that was sprint number one of our morning co-working session. I got, let's see here, 3 posts done. So that includes making the graphic, writing the caption, and scheduling it. And I'm just right now focusing on my author page. Um, so I'm going to work on it until I have about 2 weeks of content done. And then I'll switch over to working on my Handmade in the Sandhills page, and I'll do the same thing. I'll work on that for an hour or two and get a week. I guess it probably takes me about an hour per week when I'm working on scheduling content, um, just because of the design. And I got to think of captions and I got to think of graphics, which is probably the most daunting part. Like, I feel like I'm running out of ideas when it comes to graphics. Like, I feel like people have seen everything. And I know you can repurpose content, um, but I like fresh graphics. And I want to start doing more reels and carousels, but it just takes so much time. And sometimes I don't want to say lazy, but I get tired of doing social media stuff. So I kind of will just slap a photo on there and come up with a caption real quick and be like, yeah, good enough. But I do really want to start doing reels. It's just coming up with ideas that don't involve my face or my being. I really like to share, like, maybe book quotes and reels around the books. So maybe I focus on that. I really don't know yet. Something I'm thinking about, but that's what I got done. Um, and so I have 3 days left in the week I'm working on, and then a full week after that to work on. So it's a little bit of work. Um, but it's good. I'm glad I got started early this morning. I've been having a hard time. I've been trying to get up early on work days, like getting up at like 6:30 instead of 7:30, and I got to be to work at 8. And so I've been getting up at 7:30 and like rushing through my morning and trying to like get all my shit together and shower and just be functional by 8 a.m. And it's not great. It's not an enjoyable way to start the day, but for some reason on weekdays I just cannot get up, and I think it's because I am not looking forward to what I'm doing. I don't mind work. Um, I don't mind either place that I work, but I'd much rather be at home working on my own stuff instead of doing work for other people. And it's always been that way, I think. Um, but one must make money. And so, therefore, I have 2 jobs and I must pay bills and rent and survive. So, the books aren't paying the bills. So I gotta do that. But I think the desire is not there to be functional, so therefore I am not. But I've been trying to get up about 6:30, do some morning pages, and then go to work. And it's not working for me, but it's funny because on the weekends I can get up at 4 or 6 and I feel fine. But it's because I'm getting up and I'm motivated and I'm doing things that I want to do. So I need to figure out how to bring those two things together so that I am a bit more functional during the work week. I think I'll feel better. And I think it'll, um, I don't know, just make things better at work. So that's the goal. Um, but let's get ready for our next sprint. Like I said, I'm still working on um, graphics, which I would love to know, when you visit an Instagram page, do you like it to be like aesthetically laid out with the same like backgrounds and things like that? Or do you just like a natural random Instagram page, if that makes sense? Um, because I go back and forth on my page. I use the same background. I've been using the same kind of backgrounds for a while, kind of fall themed ones. But I'm going into just like random but not random looking posts this next month, um, as I work through new content. So, anyways, enough about that. Let me know though in the chat, do you prefer an aesthetic Instagram or a more natural flow to an Instagram? And share what you're working on. I'm curious. Even if you're watching this later and just using it to co-work or body double. I almost said Dobby bubble. Body double. Let me know what you're working on and share it in the chat. All right. Let's do sprint number 2. We will sprint until 7 a.m. my time, and then we'll do another chat. All right. Bye. All right, that's the end of sprint number 2. How's everyone doing? Rebecca, I am tickled that you are here. I'm so happy that you joined. Um, yeah, it makes me, I miss you guys. I miss our Thursday meetings, and I wish I could be there so much. And I do plan to make a trip to Ohio sometime soon. Not soon, unfortunately. I was going to say sometime soon, but I was like, no, it's probably going to be like next year sometime. But yeah, I would love to do a visit. Um, am I in a show in 2026 in Ohio? I think I applied for one, but I don't know. I don't think I got into it because I don't have any shows lined up for 2026 that I remember. So unless I get a notification, I'm thinking maybe not. But I'm forgetting a lot lately, so I could be. But I want to come and like stay. I want to stay at the Hocking Hills Retreat Resort in their little bungalow, and then visit you guys in um, Dayton and stay there for a night. Just like maybe make like a week of it, take a week vacation and just go to Ohio and hang out and do a bunch of writing stuff with y'all. Um, that would be glorious. Perimenopause. Who knows? Maybe. I think I'm just tired. I have a lot going on with work and it's stressing me out. I've been having dreams about work and nightmares that I'm more like, but fun stuff. And I do want to check out Yellow Springs um, a lot. Yes, Rebecca, we need to do another call, please. I want to chat. I want to do all the talking and listening and get all pick your brain. You always have the best advice. I love it. Um, what are you working on this morning? Are you doing? Or you said the bundle, right? And you redid the bio page, which is super important. Does it include like a media kit? Because those are also super important. If you're an author or podcaster or anything, then having a media kit is super important, especially like a one pager media page that kind of lays out who you are, what you do, what you could talk about, and how to like get in touch with you is good to have so you can send that out to potential folks. Nice. It's like it's 8 in Ohio, right? You guys are Eastern time. I always forget because I for some reason Ohio forever in my mind is like part of the Midwest and therefore you're in Central time, but I always get it wrong. So I think you're in Eastern. Yes, 8 a.m. Okay. Is it cold? It's like 20 degrees here. It's frigid. And we got like snow last night, which I don't know how I feel about it. It's supposed to snow tonight. Yeah. It was like I was at a market yesterday selling my wares, selling my sun catchers, and was next to the door. And every time the door opened, a huge gust of wind would come in, and it was so cold. And then when I was leaving, it was like sleet, I guess. It was like rain, snow, and just super windy and cold. Um, we didn't get very much snow. It just like, when it's like little pellets. just like a sprinkling of that. But like my car door when was like frozen shut. Um, I'm just not ready for the winter. I don't have snow boots. Luckily, I have like a coat and gloves and stuff from when I lived in DC, but when I moved to North Carolina, I got rid of a lot of my snow stuff because I didn't need it there. So, um, now that I'm in Nebraska and it's wintertime, I need to dig out all of my snow gear. Mm, I'm not ready. But anyways, that's our 5-minute chat. Let's start our next sprint. And during the sprint, if you have any questions related to um, being an author, marketing as an author, social media related to being an author, drop it in the chat. Again, doesn't matter if you're watching this live or if you are um, watching this as a replay. Drop your questions in the chat. I will see it and then I will answer. Or maybe Rebecca will answer. This is what she does. So you might get two of us up in there giving you some advice if you have questions. So let's do another chat or another sprint. And then around 30 after, we will do another chat. All right. See you soon. All right, that is the end of sprint 3. How's it going? What'd you get done? I did um, 2 or 3 posts, I think, and then I also made a post on Patreon, and I'm starting to work on week 2 of my social media planning. So this is the week of November 16th. So I'm slowly working through them. Um, Answered some DMs and working on emails. Nice, Rebecca. I feel like I'm really slow with my social media right now. I'm having a hard time like coming up with new posts, and I don't know. I just wonder if people get tired of constantly seeing posts about my books and stuff. So I'm trying to mix it up a little bit, but um, I always go back and forth about like whether I should post more organically, I guess, and in the moment, or if um, scheduling is the way to go, or a mix of both, which is what I kind of do. I have not downloaded the November selection yet. I will do that though at the next sprint because I need some ideas, and I don't know if I'm doing any like Black Friday deals or anything like that. So um, I haven't thought about scheduling anything for the holidays or any sales or anything. I don't know if I'm doing any of that this year. Um, yeah, I just don't know what I'm planning. And I feel like November should already be over and it's only the 9th. And that's wild to me because I feel like it's been November for freaking ever, and that's not the case. This month is just like already crawling, which is sad. Like October went super fast. November is like inching by. The days are slow. I miss Halloween already as well. I look forward to October every year. It's my favorite month. And then when it's over, it's just downhill from there until like next October. But I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's like the weather change or the fact that it gets light earlier and then dark in the afternoon. That just makes the day crawl by. I don't know what, but it sucks. I'm not a fan. Not a fan at all. But I don't know. I'm always saying this, but I'm like, I need to find a way to get motivated. And I think, I mean, that comes from internally, right? Like you have to motivate yourself. And I just don't. Maybe I should get one of those lights too. If you have a link, send it to me in a text because I need all the help I can get. Yeah, I need to do something. I need to find a way to not have the days suck as much as they do. And like I said earlier, I don't like dislike my jobs or anything. I just am not in like I don't want to say I'm not in love with them because I do enjoy them. They both have their benefits. They both have things I like about them. But sometimes the days just like are so long. And then I'm supposed to have, energy to do more when I get home and I just want to go to bed because it's 5 p.m. and it's dark. So maybe one of those lights will make a difference. But the struggle is real sometimes. But today I'm feeling pretty motivated. I just got to keep it going. It is, yeah, I don't own my time like I used to. I'm like, I don't know if you saw that, but like my entire body just like deflated because that's the truth and I miss it. I miss being able to like do what I want when I want and still be productive. I'm so much more productive and happy when I'm just doing my own stuff. So it's figuring out how to get back to that while also being able to survive, which is the struggle, which I'm sure a lot of like creative folks feel because we just want to create and kind of manage our lives, but we have food and electric. And I got a son now. I got a cat I gotta feed. So I gotta at least be able to provide for the cat. Otherwise he'll like eat me in my sleep or something. All right. I think it's time for the next sprint. Um, I'm probably, I don't know. I might end after this sprint. I might keep going because I'm going to be working on my socials for several hours, but I don't know how long I want to make this video. So this next sprint, sprint 4, might be the last one, or I might just keep the stream going and keep streaming as I work through everything. We will see. But let's move into sprint number 4, I think. Um, you'll be working a while too. Oh, good, Rebecca. Okay, so maybe I'll just keep the sprint going and we can just keep or not the sprint, keep the stream going and keep each other motivated to do this. Um, yes, I was talking earlier before you joined about how I need to like today is my reset. Like my house is like falling apart throughout the week and I need to um, reset everything. I need to clean, I need to do dishes, I need to do my socials, I need to do laundry, I need to go food shopping, which I'm not looking forward to. Um, so work is a lot more fun than cleaning, but I'm like, I got to stay motivated. I got to do my socials and everything, but I also have to do house stuff because I mean, it is bad. I've let it go through the week. So I'll be doing that later today. But right now, yes, just focused on the socials. So let's jump back into it. And the next sprint will go until the top of the hour. Is that how you said that? Is it the top of the hour? It's 8 a.m. for me, 9 a.m. for folks on the East Coast. And who knows about the West Coast? It's too early there for anyone to be joining, I think. But yeah, I'll see y'all in another 30 minutes. Bye. All right. That is the end of sprint 4. Becca's getting coffee. I'm trying to do something with my hair that makes it look fairly normal. I went to bed with it wet last night, so which I know is like not good for your hair, but it is what it is. It's what happened. So, but whatever. I got 2 more posts done, so I didn't move very quickly on that one. But I'm trying to make videos. So I made a couple reels with quotes from my book, Fall into Midnight. So I am trying to do more reels because I think those will do good, better, well, will do well. So I'm going to do that for each book. And I think I'm going to. Did you guys hear that? That was my office chair. I think I'm going to finish this week. So maybe one more sprint. And then I am going to hop off of here and go get some food. I'm going to make myself something to eat because I'm starving. And I've been awake for a long time and I need nourishment. So I think one more sprint and then food and then maybe more social media planning for Handmade in the Sandhills. And then I will get on with the rest of my chores that I don't want to do. I do need food and to get up to move. I might just end it here, honestly, and go do those things because I'm really hungry. But I might go and do some things and then come back and do another live. I'm not sure. Or Rebecca, if you want to do a live, I will hop on if you do one. Yes, I'm thinking about napping as well. Like if I can make it to like 10 and then take a nap, I'm doing good. Um, but yeah, I think that's the plan. Super exciting day. Chores, football. I think there's some hockey on later. Super into hockey right now. Thank you, Heated Rivalry, which I recommend that book to everyone if you want a little hockey romance. Pop into Telegram, but I'm doing a planning session at 10. Okay. I might do that. Cool, Rebecca. Cool. Yeah. Keeps me motivated to get stuff done, and co-working always works for me. So, thanks for joining me. I really appreciate it. Hopefully you got some stuff done. If you're rewatching this, I hope you had a wonderful co-working session. Be sure to subscribe, like all the things, rate, review, follow me on Instagram so you can actually see what I'm working on, like the final product of what I've been doing during the co-working. And that's at Arden Coots on Instagram. I'll put it in the chat so you can find me. And then I also have .com Sandhills Makers, which is my small business. It's great for shopping, for holiday gifts. Lots of local makers here in Nebraska that are really creative and are making some fantastic stuff. So check out Sandhills Makers or Handmade in the Sandhills. And yeah, maybe I'll see you at my next co-working session. So everybody have a great day. Stay warm and happy writing, happy crafting, happy day. I got to work on my outro. I got to come up with something. But right now, that's what you're going to get. Thank you, Rebecca, for coming, and I will see everyone on the next one. Bye.